Hi students, in the last class we have discussed about constant volume process, constant pressure process. And now today in this class we are going to discuss about the isothermal process. Another name of the isothermal process is constant temperature process. So this is also very interesting topic. All of you listen carefully. This is unit 1, class 13. So in this class we are going to discuss about these topics, that is isothermal process or constant temperature process. So first of all we should know about the definition of the isothermal process. How can we define isothermal process or constant temperature process? See here, isothermal process. So how can we define? See, the process in which the temperature remains constant. The process in which the temperature remains constant, that is known as isothermal process. That is known as isothermal process. See, what happens in the isothermal process means, see here, see here we are taking a cylinder or vessel or container, whatever it is. In that cylinder we have a gas. So we are heating this gas at constant temperature. We are heating the gas at constant temperature. So when we heat the gas at constant temperature, what happens to the gas? The volume of the gas will increases, or and pressure also increases. So at constant temperature process. So here for this we will have the PV diagram for this constant PV diagram for a constant temperature process. See here, so at initial position, see here, at initial position the volume will be here, that is V1 position. So pressure will be P1. So see here, draw the x-axis and y-axis. This is a volume line. On x-axis take volume, on y-axis take pressure. So at initially the pressure will be P1 and volume will be V1. So this is a state 1. At state 1 pressure will be P1 and volume will be V1. And at state 2, the volume will be V2. So pressure will be P2 and volume will be V2. So if we join these 2 points, so this is the curve, isothermal expansion curve. Isothermal expansion curve. This is isothermal expansion curve. So this is a PV diagram of the isothermal process or constant temperature process. So once again, how can we define a constant temperature process or define an isothermal process? Means the process in which the temperature of the substance remains constant. The process in which the temperature of the substance remains constant during expansion and compression. That is known as isothermal process. So in isothermal process, there is no change in temperature. So since there is no change in temperature, so there is no change in internal energy. I hope you understand about the isothermal definition and isothermal process. See here, what is isothermal process? The process in which the temperature of the substance remains constant, that is known as during the expansion and compression, that is known as isothermal process. So in isothermal process, change in temperature is, there is no change in temperature. So since there is no change in temperature, so change in internal energy also zero. Change in internal energy also, in this process there is no change in internal energy, means du is equal to 0. Du is equal to u2 minus u1, that is equal to 0. So already we have derived the internal energy formula. Du is equal to mcv T2 minus T1. Du is equal to mcv T2 minus T1. So here in isothermal process, du is equal to what? 0. D is equal to 0. So here, therefore, MCV T2 minus T1 is equal to 0. Okay, if we bring this MCV to the right side, it becomes 0. Then finally, T2 minus T1 is equal to 0. If we bring this T1 to the right side, so therefore T1 is equal to T2. So this is a temperature is constant at state 1 and state 2. So already we know that from the first law of thermodynamics, what is that? Q is equal to U plus W, or dQ is equal to du plus dW. This is equation number 1. So in isothermal process, du is equal to what? 0. Du is equal to 0. So therefore dq is equal to 0 plus dw. So d is a 0. So put in this equation. So therefore dq is equal to 0 plus dw. Therefore dq is equal to dw. So means total heat transfer is equal to total work transfer. So in isothermal process, the total work transfer is equal to total heat transfer in the isothermal process. So let us derive the derivation of the work done or work transfer in the isothermal process. Therefore, we know that dw is equal to, we know that the formula pdv. You know that one formula, that is pdv. So if we integrate the pdv, see dw is equal to pdv, integrate the both sides above equation. So we get integration 1 to 2, first initial process, first state 1 to state 2, dw is equal to state 1 to state 2 pdv. This is equation number, 2. So already we know that gas law, pv is equal to mrt. Gas law, this is a gas law. So here this is a constant temperature process, means if we take 1 kg of gas, m is equal to 1, r is a constant, t also constant, totally it is constant, means pv is equal to constant. So from this relation we can write p is equal to c by v. So substitute this p value, in equation number 2. So here, so this is a p, so in place of this p, substitute this c by v value. See here, substitute p value in equation 2. If we substitute that p value in equation number 2, W122 process is equal to 1 to 2. In place of c, we have substituted c by v into dv. So now see here, c is the constant. Put it outside. So here W122 process is equal to integration 1 to 2, 1 by v dv. Integration 1 by x dx is nothing but what? Log x. We know that log x. Okay, so similarly integration 1 by v dv is nothing but log v. So upper limit minus upper limit, lower limit. See here, integration, if we remove the integration, W122 process is equal to c into log 1 by v dv is nothing but log x. 1 by x dx is nothing but log x. Similarly 1 by v dv is nothing but log v. 1 to 2 process. So if we apply the upper limit, lower limit, see here, W122 process c into log upper limit minus lower limit, log v2 minus log v1. So it looks like a logarithmic formula, that is log a minus log b. So that is log a by b formula, So that is W122 process is equal to c into log a by b. What is a value? V2 by v1. So this is the work transfer formula. Or where c is equal to what? See here, c is equal to, already we know that c value, see here, c is equal to what? pv. So we can write it as p1 v1 is equal to c, p2 v2 is equal to c. See here, we can write it as, so total c, in place of c we can substitute p1 v1 log v2 by v1. This is a work transfer, total work transfer in the isothermal process. Okay, I hope you understand about the work transfer in the isothermal process or constant temperature process. So here W122 is equal to P1 V1 log V2 by V1, or so P1 V1 is equal to what? MRT1. So in place of P1 V1 we can substitute MRT1 log V2 by V1, or so in isothermal process PV is equal to constant, or P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2 is equal to constant. P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2 is equal to constant. So from this relation we can write it as V2 by V1. So V2 by V1 is equal to P1 by P2. So here we got V2 by V1 value. So in place of V2 by V1, substitute this P1 by P2. So finally the total work transfer in the isothermal process is equal to W122 process MRT1 log V2 by V1, or P2 by P1 by P2. In place of V2 by V1 we can substitute P1 by P2. Okay, so this is the total work transfer in the isothermal process, or MRT1 log P1 by P2. This is the total work transfer. And what is the total heat transfer in the isothermal process? Means total work transfer is equal to total heat transfer. So that's why the total heat transfer in the isothermal process is Q is equal to MRT1 log V2 by V1. Same. Okay. Total work transfer is equal to heat transfer. That's why whatever the formula for work transfer we have, same that will be Q is equal to MRT1 log V2 by V1. This is the total work transfer in the isothermal process. I hope you understand about total work transfer in the isothermal process, total heat transfer in the isothermal process. So now let us see the relation between pressure, volume, temperature in isothermal process or constant temperature process. So from gas law, we know that PV is equal to MRT. PV is equal to MRT. If you take 1 kg of M is equal to 1 kg, R is a constant, T also constant. So finally, MRT is totally constant. PV is equal to constant. PV is equal to constant. This is for one state. If we take two states, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2 is equal to constant. This is for two states. Okay, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. So from this relation, we can write it as P1 by P2 is equal to V2 by V1. So this is the relation between pressure, volume, temperature in isothermal process. I hope you understand about the total heat transfer and work transfer in the isothermal process, and also the relation between pressure, volume, temperature in isothermal process. I hope you understand. Thank you so much.